Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome for those of you who are new. So today is actually March 24th, I believe, and in yesterday's vlog, if you didn't watch, I basically was just in extreme pain. I was having like really bad stomach pains after I drank this tea, and it was bad. Like I couldn't use TMI. I couldn't use the bathroom. I just had really bad back pains as well, and I just constantly was in the shower with hot water on my back, on my stomach, and it was just not a good time. So I just want to give a quick shout out to Dana, because you're a lifesaver, girl. She hit me up and she basically said that since I was doing keto, that it can possibly be gas pockets, which is just basically gas in your stomach, which my sister said that it's probably gas too. So shout out to both of them, because Dana recommended getting Gas X, and then I was telling my sister how I was gonna order something on Target. Mind you, it was like 9 p.m. at this point, and I was gonna order the Gas X unshipped and then try to get it by today in the morning. So I told my sister, I was okay, like, because we were talking, and I told her what happened and that I wanted to order some Gas X, blah blah blah, and she's like, I actually have some, so I'm gonna drop it off to you. And she came, she dropped off some Gas X, which is like for gas relief, is like these chewable tablets, and then she also dropped off some ginger ale. And I wasn't really feeling that great at night. I was sleeping like on my stomach with my butt up in the air, like it just wasn't a good time. And then I ended up knocking out somehow, and when I woke up this morning, I was like, I feel good. Like I had like a really far faint pain, but I felt way better than I did before, and my back doesn't hurt either. Like it kind of bothers a little bit, but not as bad as it was yesterday. So I'm feeling so good. I'm so glad that they told me about this, and that you know, my sister came to drop that off, because now I can actually walk around the house. Like the past few days, I was literally just on my bed, or just sitting down on the couch, or in the shower. Like it was not a good time. The house is not that great right now. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be cleaning up today, because the past couple days I haven't really been cleaning like that. I'm just happy to be feeling normal, because you just feel like you can't do anything, and then you have kids, you know, like you have to get ish done, and I just don't like feeling weak around my kids, you know. But us moms, or parents in general, we are super parents, because we have to be parents and do what we gotta do regardless of how we feel. So yeah, anyways, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling normal now. I have my headphones on, so I'm about to listen to a podcast. And then, what are you doing here?
I go pee.
And then he has class right now, by the way. That's why I gave him the side eye. But anyways, I'm gonna listen to a podcast and I'm gonna clean. Let me show you something really quick. I ended up getting this Clorox toilet wand, and this is how it looks. I already started using it, that's why it looks like that. And then it comes with like a whole bunch of pouches. I'm gonna link it down below. But I saw this girl on Instagram. She bought this, and she basically just cleans like the borders of the bottom of the floor with that. And so I'm gonna be doing that. I started doing it already. And then I also purchased this on Amazon. I've purchased so much for my couch, it's not even funny, because it has like stains that I freaking hate. And I've tried like 3 different things, but I read this one and it had good reviews, so I'm hoping that it takes out the stains from my couch. And I saw the pictures too, and the reviews are pretty good, so let's see if it works. If not, I'm just gonna have to deal with the damn stains that I have on my couch, and then hopefully in the future I can get a new couch. And then I also got this desk lamp. I hope it's good. I always need like a lamp whenever I'm drawing. Like I always like want some light on my artwork so I can like see better. So I ordered that as well. So for the past few days I haven't really been eating well at all, because since I had those gas pains, I would throw up a lot, TMI, after I ate. So today I'm feeling good. So I'm about to get some Ezekiel bread, put it in the toaster. I'm gonna make an egg, and what else am I gonna use? Oh, I'm gonna eat some avocate, aka avocados. And I don't even know if I should have any meat on top of my egg. I think I'm just gonna leave it as Ezekiel bread, avocado, and egg, and call it a day for now. If that makes me feel good, then you know, I'll figure out what I'm gonna eat for the rest of the day. So let's go ahead and cook that right now. So this is the bread right here. Let me see some nutritional facts about this. So the total fat of this is 0.5 grams, and then it has total carbs is 15 grams, 0 sugars, 5 grams of protein. So yeah, I'm about to have 2 slices, and call it a day.
Now what?
Oh my gosh, that's what happens for opening it with one hand. So y'all, I was talking about my pants the other day. Look at this. This is what I mean. Look at that. It's stuck. Alrighty, and that's how my pan looks after, you know, making eggs. And yeah, I even put olive oil in there, and that's how it's looking. Alright, you guys, so I ended up making some turkey meat. I just put it in the skillet and just heated it up a little bit. And then I have the rest of the avocado here because it's one whole avocado. So this is what I'm gonna eat, and I'm praying that it does not hurt. I'm about to take 2 chewable tablets, which this is how they look right here. So I'm gonna take them. So you guys, it's been about like 30 minutes since I had my meal, and I am feeling good, which was not what would happen when I would eat. I literally would eat something and then, thank you, Derrick. He said, "You're welcome, my princess." I would literally eat something, and then after like maybe 2 minutes, I would start to feel nauseous. My stomach would start to hurt even more, and then I would run to the bathroom. So I'm happy. I'm feeling really good. I feel like today I can actually get maybe a workout in, which I haven't been able to do the past 2 days. So I'm excited for that. Don't. Oh my gosh. I bought this desk cover for my desk, and wait. It's like a little mat, and Kalia has ruined it. Like, look at it. With permanent marker. Awesome. I need to like hide my marker somewhere. I don't know where. Anyways, I ended up clipping the light thingy-majigger that I bought. You can just clip it onto your computer like this. And then this is the light. I haven't actually turned it on. Let me see if it works. It has this little cable that's attached to it. It's like a USB cable, so you just connect it to the back of your computer. Let's turn this on. How do you do this? Ooh, nice. I like that. Oh, and you could change the light. Cool. Oh, and you could dim it low or really high. I love it. I'm gonna link it down below. Alright, you guys, so I was on the phone with my brother for a good, like, I don't know, hour. It's always nice catching up with him. He was getting his house ready and food and all of that ready because my mom was gonna go to his house. He has gotten his new apartment with his girlfriend. So it's super serious, and I'm so happy for my brother and his girlfriend, Nikki. I love her. She's so awesome. She's so awesome. Anyways, you know, when you have a brother, you just hope and pray that he gets the right person in his life, you know, because obviously it's their life and stuff like that, but bringing somebody into a family, you have to think about like how they're gonna be as a mother and so on and so forth. And you know, obviously you know, and I was really young when I chose the person that I chose, but I wouldn't trade my babies for anything. But it's nice to know that he chose somebody that's just so smart, so awesome, so sweet. She's so good with kids, and I just know Kalia's over here jumping. I just know that she's gonna be a really good mother whenever they have kids and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm really happy for them. Anyways, so right now I'm making some chicken nuggets for the kids. Jericho's request. He loves eating it with the Chick-fil-A sauce that I bought from from Harris Teeter, because it tastes literally like Chick-fil-A sauce. And he is going to be eating, or they are going to be eating. Why do you keep saying yay, yay, yay?
Mommy did it. Yeah.
Yeah. I have the garbage back there because I was throwing stuff out from my everything drawers and, you know, from my leftovers that I had in the fridge. Anyways, it's these honey breast tenders. So I'm making them that for now. Don't mind the mess. I told y'all I was cleaning today and that actually looks better than what it did before. Because I had so much stuff on there. I had recently gotten stuff from Amazon and I had boxes and stuff like that. Anyways, but I feel like I have energy to work out and I don't have any pains, which is awesome. So I'm going to do day 5, I believe, is the day that I was supposed to do 2 days ago. So I'm gonna do that. It's an ab and arm workout, which I hope that it doesn't mess up my belly because, you know, I was having belly issues, but maybe it'll help it. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm not having any pains, so hopefully they don't come back. And if they do come back, hopefully it's just from like the soreness of working out. This is my outfit right now, literally wearing like Christmas leggings, but right now, look, this is everything that I had on my counter. So I'm gonna go throw that out and then I am going to work out. I'm so happy that I'm feeling good, and then having like that good positive talk with my brother, like I just feel like motivated and I feel like I can do this, so I'm gonna do it. Alrighty, so now I am about to, I actually should have thrown out the garbage too. I'll do that in a little bit. I'm about to fix this whole little area. What happened? Are you okay? She good. I'm about to put this in the bathroom. Originally bought this for like the borders of the thing so I won't have to use a damn toothbrush. Because that's what I do. How do you guys clean the borders of your floors? Like, you know, the little, I think that's what it's called, the little side things on the floor, whatever. Anyways, I think I'm gonna actually just put this under my sink. Under my sink. Under my sink. Excuse me, baby. Excuse me. And this, I'm gonna make some water later. So that's staying here. This I need to open later. Random Capri Sun. Clorox wipe, this fabric thing, which I don't know, it doesn't really look like it's helping, but I do need to do it the right way. Look at this. You guys see like those little stains are freaking annoying. But it says to use a white cloth. But anyways, I'm gonna use that later. I'm just gonna put all of this random stuff away. And once again, shout out to Sandra. I have this yummy pink watermelon Bath and Body Works candle burning over here, and I have been burning it for the past, I don't even know how many days since I got it. And I'm just gonna wait for it to burn completely because it smells so good. Because I have a bad habit of turning on a bunch of different candles on different days. Like, I'm just gonna let that one burn until it's done and then use the other ones. But look, y'all, I got this meditation bowl because I really do want to like start meditating soon, and I was just really intrigued about this, so I got this one. You see, look at what I mean. I got the mahogany teak wood, which I got around Christmas time when there was a sale. The one that I bought, I bought it the first time, and the first time it did not even like make any sound. Look, it's not even making sound now, so I gotta like kind of figure out. I don't even know if this needs to be taken off or what. I don't know. I think that needs to be on. I'm about to return this. You see, like, yeah, no, it's not even like making any type of sound. Let me know if I'm doing this wrong, but the first one that I bought, which is the same brand on Amazon, it didn't work. Like, it didn't even make that sound at all. And then this one, I'm going around in circles and it's not making a sound. So that might go back to Amazon. So I actually remembered I washed today. So I need to put the stuff in the dryer because I washed yesterday and I forgot to put the stuff in the dryer. And then I had to rewash today. And let me know if you guys do that. Clothes are in the dryer. I'm just getting some stuff ready before I actually start working out. And I cannot find my freaking little knob that goes in my tripod. So now I don't have a thing for my camera. So I'm gonna have to set you guys up probably in the Clorox wipes. I'm gonna have to take that out. So yeah, let's start working out.
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just a day and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season. Lay foundation. Make a name for generations. Please and make a then take a break or a little vacation and chasing blues away.
I'm so happy. You guys don't even know how happy I am. Like, I'm just so happy that I'm finally feeling like my normal self again. And everything that you guys just watched, I just edited everything. It is 7 o'clock and I'm feeling so good, because usually, like on a regular day, even when I feel regular, I edit like around 9 o'clock and then I post, and it ends up posting like around 12. I don't know what time it's gonna post right now, but at least I know that I edited everything right now and it's 7. So I feel really, really good. And I just wanted to quickly talk about Derrick Jackson. For those of you who don't know who Derrick Jackson is, he is like a relationship expert. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have heard of him if you guys have Instagram and Facebook.
Derrick Jackson here. So I was gonna give a whole different message today, and then I logged into Instagram and I saw some very interesting comments on my last video where I talked about why a man will move on to a whole new woman and give her everything that you deserve. Now, you know, quick summary, I'm talking about guys, you know, maybe strung a woman along, were, you know, a little sneaky, or even just straight up betraying their woman, all these different things, and they get in a new relationship and they're just Mr. Knight in shining armor. Like, looked in the comments and I saw some women saying, okay, I can relate to that. And I saw some other women saying, well, D, maybe the guy just loves the new woman more. Maybe the new woman is just a better match and she brings out the best in him. She just brings out different characteristics. And one of my favorite would be, maybe the guy just wasn't that into the first woman at all. That's just what it was. So she needs to move on and get over it. Okay, cool. I can respect objectivity. One thing I cannot respect is being so dangerously naive that you ever make a connection between a man's character and a woman's love, or how much in love they are, a woman's value or contribution to his life. He treated the last woman so badly because he wasn't that into her. You know, he strung her along knowing that he wasn't going to marry her. He just watched her deteriorate year by year, that he used her up, or if he was hiding their relationship and had all of these side chicks running around because he just wasn't that into her. What do you think is going to happen to you when y'all get to that season of your relationship or your marriage where he's not that into you? Or do you think, you know, when it's right, when it's meant to be, you never have those seasons where you're not on the same page with your man? You know, y'all are just fully attracted to each other and head over heels in love with each other every single day. Because let me tell you something, if you ever been in a relationship more than a year and a half, 2 years, there's going to come a time where both of y'all don't like each other. And then the same character, if his character was truly contingent on how he felt about the woman, the same character that he had whenever he was in that last relationship with the woman he wasn't that into is exactly what you're going to get. Exactly what you're going to get. And matter of fact, that character may not have happened after things went left. It may have been the cause. Especially the new woman in this situation are gassed up when these guys tell you these bad stories and all the things that they went through with their ex and how you so different. You know, they love you. You the one for them. You make them want to be a better man and blah, blah, blah. Y'all don't understand. They tell you all these horror stories about their ex, but they're not telling you that horror story was a sequel. He had the knife in his hand. He was stabbing her in the back. They just tell you the woman's reaction is what I'm saying. She was always on my back. She was always this, that, and the other. She was always on my case. She let herself go. She gained all this weight. She ain't just let herself go.
So can I just say that it's kind of funny how I went to his page to screen record that video, and that was the video that stood out to me. Like, I was just scrolling and I was like, click. Anyways, but he sounds really convincing, right? This is one of the reasons why I followed him, because everything that he was saying, I was like, yes. And honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100. You can't judge a book by its cover, but I did when I followed him a couple years ago, when I was going through what I was going through. And I was like, how can somebody this fine be so faithful? Even though, once again, I know there's people out there that are really attractive, really handsome, beautiful, that are faithful, aka, like, some people might not think I'm pretty, especially right now, but I'm completely faithful. I never ever stepped out of any relationship that I was in. And not that I had any like serious ones anyways, besides the previous one. But yeah, that was the first thing that I thought. But I'm like, wow, like, this man is really faithful. But anyways, that's just manipulation for you. Like, he just sounds so on point, but what he's doing and what he has been doing is literally speaking about other men and their situations. And he has even talked crap about other men that, you know, are in the public eye and who have cheated. He has bashed them, and he literally does videos about these men, but he's like truly talking about himself. And the Derrick Jackson that everybody knows is kind of like a mask, which is crazy. But anyways, let's continue this video. There's a bunch of memes of him going around, and it is so true what everybody is saying, how much of a narcissist that he is. Like, I had him on Instagram and I used to watch his videos, and I thought he was fine because he's a good looking man. And I would notice that he never really posted his wife. Like, he talked about relationships a lot, and then he posted his wife, you know, from when I started following him, probably like 2 times. And I'm like, damn, like, if you really are about relationships and you really truly love your marriage and your wife, like, you would post her and praise her all the time. And it literally reminded me of my past relationships and a previous one that was just, he reminded me so much of my past, like, so much. And it's so true. Like, he was talking about himself in third person, like.
But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jackson was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. And some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some, in terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with. But without my wife's knowledge of it, and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out. Definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took.
The way that his wife looked, I can totally relate to that face, and I can only imagine how she's feeling, because now like, people are making fun of her pain. And it just, like, the video that he posted, like, they spoke about how they've gone. Oh, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, he's a relationship expert, and he just recently came out saying that, like, he has been cheating on his wife with somebody he used to be with. Let me put this down. With somebody that he used to mess around with before, and that, you know, they would have sex and stuff like that. And she recently came out and posted pictures of her in their home, laying in their bed, in him and his wife's bed. And I'm pretty sure that's why he came out, because he got caught. And it just seemed like the whole time that he was talking, he just cared about his business and what other people thought about him. And that's how narcissists are. They try to play the victim, and they try to control the person that they're with, obviously. And they speak in a way that makes you feel like everything is your fault. And it was really sad seeing her like that, because you can tell, even though they said that they have gone to therapy and stuff like that, like, you can tell that they haven't overcome like everything that he's done, because they don't look like a power couple. Like, we got through this and we're better than ever. Like, she just looked like he was keeping her hostage. He was holding her hand really tight, like just making sure that she said the right things and stuff. And he just cared about his business, and it was just so sad to watch. And now people are laughing at her pain and making fun of like the interview and stuff like that, or, you know, his little speech or whatever. And it's just BS, because literally everything that he has done, he would speak about, and he would talk so much crap about men who do that to their wives. And yeah, anyways, it's just lately I've been doing a lot of research on narcissists and how to deal with them. And for those of you who are dealing with a narcissist, if you feel like you're with somebody that's like that, or if you're co-parenting with somebody like that, or just a friend or something like that, I highly recommend, just like a lot of you guys have suggested for me, to do a lot of research on it so that you can know how to react to certain things and to know when you're dealing with a narcissist. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out right now. It is now 7:27 and I'm gonna edit this part and I have to charge my battery, so let me stop blabbing. Alrighty you guys, just finished editing. I feel really good. Oh my gosh, I can't say it enough. Like, I'm so happy because the past 2 days were horrible, but right now I'm about to finish my drawing. I am drawing this piece right here. For those of you who want a piece, hit up my email, thelifeofkiara7, and I'll tell you guys the sizes that I have and the prices and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna I was actually gonna end the vlog, but I know you guys like to see me drawing, so I'm about to draw right now and film it for you guys and then call it a day. Quick question of the day. I'm gonna try to remember to do one of these every time I vlog. Question of the day. This is something that my brother asked me today. What do you guys do to stimulate your mind, to strengthen your brain? Like, some people do puzzles, some people do word puzzles, some people draw, some people read. What do you do? Because I draw and it's been a part of my life, but like I told you guys, there's things that I want to incorporate into my life, like meditating and reading books and stuff like that. So what do you guys do? Comment it down below. All right, let's start drawing.
I was lost in a city dream, and I was at home again beside the stream. Then you walked past me and you saw me and smiled. I will never forget the first time when I saw you. I thought I lost my mind. Blue and faded was blown away and left behind. I hope you'll always be around, even if I fail. You are like a summer breeze that I must inhale. Is it possible for us to feel this way forever? Loving you has never felt more right. Woke up lonely, and for you there is nothing in this world I wouldn't do. I would walk 1,000 miles just to see you. I hope you'll always be around.
All right, y'all, so my battery died and I charged it a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys what I got from Walmart. I ordered it online and they delivered it just now. I have 3 waters that I actually have like all the way in the entrance of my home, and I didn't bring it in yet. It's like next to that door, and then the hallway, and then the kitchen and all of that. But let me show you guys the rest of the stuff that I got. I got some more ginger ale, some applesauce, 3 green peppers. I actually ordered 2, but 3. I got 2 things of Dawn soap, some macaroni and cheese, cup of noodle soups. They gave me this random one over here, roast chicken flavor. I got some strawberries, red peppers, which these are like really tiny, some cilantro, maple brown sugar oatmeal, and some Café Bustelo Keurig cups. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna edit the rest of this video. I love y'all so much. Remember to stay positive and let me know what you guys do to stimulate your mind. I love and appreciate you guys so much. Remember to do what makes you happy, and you guys will see me later. Peace out.